Hi, and welcome to my video, Cursive Writing for Lefties. Today we're going to do cursive letter B, capital and lowercase. Okay, so if you saw my letter or my first video on capital letter A and lowercase a, you know that left-handed students have to tilt their paper. The right corner has to go down and the left corner has to go up. Okay? Now, when we are writing our letters, we want to hold our pencil between our index finger and our pointer finger and use your thumb to stabilize the pencil so that you can move it in various different ways on the paper. Okay? All cursive letters have to have that slant to them on the paper. You see how these lines are slanting? That's how your cursive letters have to slant on the line. It is not a straight up and down line. It's a slanted line. Okay? So, the top line, the dotted line, and the bottom line helps us to gauge how large to make our letters and how small to make them. Okay? So we want to start with the capital letter B. Just above your dotted middle line, you want to put your pencil. You want to curve down to that blue line, go up at a slant to the solid blue line at the top, and then you want to bring a line, slant that line all the way down to the red line at the bottom. Then you want to trace that line all the way back up just about, and when you start getting close to the blue line, you want to curve out and then meet the blue line. Curve back down to the blue line, the dotted blue line. Make a little loop at the dotted blue line. Curve back down to the red line at the bottom. Go up and then make a smiley face. That's a cursive B. Now, I'm going to do it again. Just above the dotted blue line is where you start. You curve down to the dotted blue line, and you go up to your solid blue line. Then you come back down at a slant to your red line. Go almost all the way back up and curve out to your blue line at the top. Come back down to your dotted blue line in the middle and form a loop on that dotted line, just like that. And then curve down to your red line, go up, almost touching that line to your left, and make your smiley face. Okay, let's do that again. This letter may take a little time, so if you want to break it down into sections, you can. I would start right here with the first two strokes. The first curve right above the dotted middle line. Curve up to your solid blue line, and then come all the way down at a slant to your red line. That's the first two strokes. Start there again, right slightly above the middle dotted line. Curve down to that dotted line, curve back up and meet the blue line at the top. Bring your line down at an angle to the red line at the bottom, and that's your first two strokes. Now, once you have that, then you can go to your next stroke. That means you trace that line back up almost to the top, and then you curve out and meet the blue line. Curve down to the dotted blue line. Form a loop right there on that blue line. Come down and curve out to your red line. Almost touch that line to your left and make a smiley face. So, one more time. We may do it a few more times, I don't know. But I just really want you to see how to make this cursive capital B. Okay, now that one didn't slant as much as the other ones. Okay, and sometimes you may write a cursive letter like that. It's okay. The more you practice, the better you get. Slant your line. Curve out to the blue top line. Curve back down to the dotted blue line. Make a loop. Curve down to your red line, almost touch that line, and make your smiley face. Okay, that is capital cursive B. Now, for lowercase cursive B, it still has to have the slant, of course. So what you want to do, you start at your bottom red line and you slant up to the top blue line. Touch it, make a small loop, come back down, curve when you get to your red line, go back up, stop at your dotted line, and make a little tail. Okay? Watch that again. From the bottom line, bottom red line, you want to slant up to your top line, top blue line, make a little loop, bring the line all the way down, back down to the red line, curve up, stop at your dotted blue line, and make your tail. Okay, so I like this B better than this B, but like I said, the more you practice and the more I practice, the better I get. So let's do it again. Make sure you slant your paper, and then you start at the bottom red line, slant your line up to the blue line, make a little loop, come all the way back down to your red line, curve up to your dotted blue line, and then make your tail. Okay, keep practicing. Red bottom line, curve, slant up to the blue line at the top, make your loop, curve up, make your tail. Now your loop should end somewhere around your middle dotted blue line. Okay, so you don't want it to go all the way down to the bottom if you can help it. You want to make sure you cross back over that line somewhere around that blue dotted line. Okay. Now, cursive capital B and cursive lowercase b look different, don't they? So, when you are making cursive B's, you have to know which one is which, right? So you want to do your capital B. Remember the strokes. And then your lowercase b. Don't forget to go back and practice your cursive capital A's and your cursive lowercase a's. Okay, so those are the first two letters of our series: capital B, lowercase b, capital A, lowercase a. So keep practicing. See you next time. Bye-bye.